And we're underway here in the home opener. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. And one away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Outside. And that is ball one. Shota, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. That's towards center. Meadows makes his way towards it. Puts it away for the out.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch.
That ends the frame. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot. It's now a 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, now Ian Happ. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Off the plate, 2-2. Fastball is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Acuna puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting second.
This is Bryson Stott.
Right there. Stop.
In the air, left field. Ozuna should have it. Hauls it in, and there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That's a ball. That misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to some.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at the friendly confines. Top of the second. And the batter now, Josh Naylor. Shota back to work. And delivers outside. And Naylor swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Spencer Steer next up for the Braves.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Swing and a foul straight back. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Jonah Heim. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Steer leads off first with one away. Hit in the air, center field. Meadows makes the grab. 2 down. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
The second baseman.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That's too low. Ball 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
In the dirt, blocked. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Tatis waits. And that one fouled off. And El Nino is stifled for the K. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1 down. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's Michael Toglia. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on to the third inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Harris measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Foul ball still 0-2. And misses inside. Hard ground ball, base knock. Loves it on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ellie De La Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
And strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
One out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And now the lefty. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago. Sal Frelick. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball, no strike.
Just missed. And he swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. Fastball for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz whips it across, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. Late with the swing there.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here at Wrigley Field, Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Marcell Ozuna.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ozuna leads off first with 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Now the third baseman, Spencer Steer. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. To third. Handles, throws to first, and he's out. And next for Atlanta, Jonah Heim. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ripped to short. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. In half up to hit.
The designated hitter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw in time. Got him.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman.
Bryson Stott will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Struck out swinging his first time.
Jr.
Hit in the air, left field. Ozuna should have it. And there's 2 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Jr.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
There goes the runner. And there's a foul ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Thairo Estrada. Shota back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's two away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
De La Cruz into box again. Takes a strike. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Into center. Meadows giving chase. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Eugenio Suarez. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Base knock right field. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Sneaks through, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now, Sal Frelick. And a sac bunt here. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play.
There's a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Moreno swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Tolia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
The center fielder.
So up next, Parker Meadows. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And we're back. Top six. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald. Acuna Jr.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 33, AJ.
And it's fouled away.
Winter.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Outside with a breaking ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Freeland makes the play, and there's one away. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. 2 down. Base is empty. Here's Matt Olson. 0 for 2 in this one. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Here's the pitch to Olson. The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at Wrigley Field. And now the DH, Ian Happ.
Hitter, Ian Happ.
And that is cut on and missed. Strike one. Happ, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Out to short, De La Cruz. Over to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter,
Bryson Stott now at the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 ball, no strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
A swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
New pitcher for the Braves, Drew Rasmussen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Harris has a beat on it. And that is the third out of the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top of inning number 7. Here's Josh Naylor. This one in the air, right field. Tatis. One away. Spencer. Steer digs in now. One for 2.
For the Cubs, number 78. Get here. Cano.
And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim. Lined into left center, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And next for Atlanta, Thairo Estrada. And a foul ball. This one popped up. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Now he steps off to reset. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 4.
Michael Toglia, the next Cub to hit. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Yeah, the batter now, Sal Freeland.
Number 10.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one clips the corner.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, no swing. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side of the 7th. the top of the eighth. Stepping in, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 49, Blake Trinan.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And now Ellie De La Cruz. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. That one pushed to the left and foul. Got it. That's out number two. Two down, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. Out to short. Witt over to first. And it's a 1-2-3. Here at Wrigley Field, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Griffin Jax.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him swinging.
Now batting,
Parker Meadows, the next Cub to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's two down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
That is an
excellent pace.
Designated hitter.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, left field, Ozuna corrals it, and that will end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Trinan back to work. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Matt Olson down. Trinan in his 11th season, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Tatis going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Now a chance for Josh Naylor. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Headed towards the corner. Tatis really on his horse for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Spencer Steer next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. That's down and in. Naylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do so.
Robert Suarez on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the...
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw, safe. Misses off the inside, and the count is 2-0.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, when you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. First and second, no outs, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. and fouled off. So the tying run at second, and that one fouled off.
One and two.
In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Third base.
And next for the Cubs, Eugenio Suarez. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to first. Now back in safely at first.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it. So really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Tolia swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
The left fielder, number 10.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Chicago, number 43 gets the call from the pen.
Number 43.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Now 1-1.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The Cubs down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him, and that's the ball game. Reagans with his first.